Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content. We have tons and tons of extra videos that have been blocked. We have Red Velvet Level Up Project, the Red Mirror Tour, Twice Sees the Light, Twice Land and Twice Lights Tour, Twice Elegant Private Life, Find Stray Kids Season 1 and 2. We also have Hypen and High, all episodes. Got 7, Hard Carry 2.5, 17 One Fine Day in Japan, 17 Club, He is Psychometric, all episodes uncut. Many Knowing Bros episodes that include appearances by Twice, Got 7, 17, Red Velvet. We have some idol rooms that have been blocked. AT's Treasure Film, Blackpink House, the Blackpink's documentary Light Up the Sky, and so much more. So you can check that out on Patreon. Thank you. Hey guys, Angie here, and today we have Taemin's part 2 of his Never Gonna Dance Again album, I believe. Never Gonna Dance Again, Act 2. Act 2. Sorry. But yeah, it's very, very late. I believe this came out about a month ago. I just did not have time to react to it at that time, and then I didn't forget about it, but I kind of just, it wasn't on my mind for a while, so I guess I kind of forgot about it. I don't know how to word it, but like, I guess you could say that. But we are here, we're going to react to it now, so let's just hop into the video. First we have Heaven. I love when there's these types of songs. Oh, it changed. Oh, I love he says something bothering us. Go away. Okay, so me being a basic bitch right now, I watched Euphoria. I watched it this year though. I was very late to the party. I think I watched the first 2 episodes, and then my free trial went up for HBO, so I stopped watching it. But the song that Zendaya sings with the Labyrinth, I think they're called, that part reminds me of her song right here. Reminds me of, it's the last scene in Euphoria. Ooh. Ooh, I get it. Ooh, it makes you go ooh too. Oh. Taemin. Okay. His vocals here just improved so much. I'm trying to think of a solo song where he's gone off like this. Maybe Flame of Love? That was beautiful and then sensual towards the end. This was a 10 out of 10. This one's wow. This is oh, so we've well, I haven't, but the fandom has kind of heard it before. My mind went, oh, he's talking about sex in the beginning, but I didn't want to be the one to say it, and then like he doesn't mean that, because people often refer to that as like, heaven, sex, whatever. but but then he went that direction, so I am not crazy. Why this gnat only comes around when I'm recording? But that was 10 out of 10. That was so good. I'm so excited because now we have Wendy and Taemin, and it's been a hot minute since we've heard anything from Wendy, so yes. It can be like a ballad, or we'll see. Very simplistic so far. There we go. Oh, I love this. I can already tell when this can come out with like a breathy vocal. Oh, I'm like so anxious for her to come on. Ooh. There's something so comforting and like the song just feels like nostalgic. Like I hope it doesn't go too like I hope there's not like anything crazy at the end. I kind of like the simplicity of it, but I can feel that it could go in that direction, so we'll see. But so far it's just like a chill, comforting, warm song. Oh. I'm so intrigued that he says enemy. I guess like he maybe I could be wrong, but I just feel like maybe it's like if you're like upset or something and someone keeps asking you and trying to help, but you kind of take it differently, you kind of get mad at them. But in reality, you're sort of thankful too. And so for a while, you may see them as the enemy, but after a while, you realize they were just trying to help. Maybe that's what that means. Let me look at the comments. Oh yeah, because Wendy often has like a deeper tone, but she can sing so beautifully like this too. Yeah, I was wondering. Wait. Use me as your punching bag, even though it might hurt me, because he knows all of the hurt she's going through and knows it's weighing down on her. Yeah, that's kind of us. You guys can let me know, but Wendy, man, she sounded so good on this song, and I kind of like that her part was just a small like feature. I don't think she needed to be in it that much. Let me have to think of you. That song's my favorite. It's 10 out of 10. Also, like what I said with Wendy, I feel like Taemin also has that where his voice is like a bit deeper when he's singing, but he can go so high and sweet, like in Be Your Enemy. Oh, this is such an interesting contrast to the last song where he wants to comfort someone, but now he's asking for comfort and someone that he can lean on. Oh, he's being vulnerable now. He's like, I also need help. I also need to be taken care of and want someone. It's so nice to see someone be vulnerable like that and say, I need a hug. Oh, it's kind of like I don't know if they're in a relationship or who he's talking to, but it's almost like he's yearning, but they're not doing it. Just he's asking them to say, I love you. So I like the meaning of that song and the lyrics. I don't know if I would listen to it a lot, but I would say I prefer Be Your Enemy in Heaven, but I still like the song. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It was a very simple, simplistic song, but the lyrics were beautiful. Are we getting a ballad? Like a nice ballad? It's kind of hard to read the lyrics, not gonna lie. How lucky am I? I've always found Taemin's voice to be so soothing. It's so deep but like airy. It's like so gentle. Like it's like the voice of like a petal on like a flower. Like it's so smooth and soft and sweet and delicate, but like so rich still. I love this song. This is so sweet. The song Loki makes me want to cry. It's so beautiful. Ooh, it's getting like not darker, but the background music, like the dum. It's kind of ominous, kind of a little creepy actually. It feels like he's no longer lucky. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's meant to be interpreted that way, but it's sounding a bit ironic now. Wow, that ending was very interesting. I don't know how we're supposed to interpret it, but it kind of feels like he's no longer lucky. Oh, that's beautiful. Now we have I Think It's Love. That song's a 10 out of 10. I think Be Your Enemy is still my favorite, but we'll talk more at the end about all of them. But Pansy is a 10 out of 10. I'm definitely going to listen to that one a lot. I always thought Pansy was an insult, so I didn't know how to like take the title. This song can be happy or sad. I don't know how this can go. I feel like this Act 2 is a little slower and sadder than Act 1. This feels like a direct link to Pansy, like the ending. Sounds like the beginning of this. Oh, this can easily be my favorite album of his. This feels so storytelling, these last two albums. So it's like he loves this person, but so far they haven't recuperated the feelings. I feel like it's a friends to lovers, like maybe someone they're already friends with. Like his first love. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like the backup. So I'm guessing it was like a, because in the beginning he's talking about being awkward and clumsy and stuff. So like a first love where it feels like the end of the world if they don't love you back, and you're like just extra passionate and stuff. Like you're just like, you're the only one I'll ever love, and so on and so forth. But we all know it's not true, but you know, it feels that way, I guess. Anyways, that was beautiful. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because I think I still prefer Pansy and Be Your Enemy in Heaven. I might like it more than Heaven. It might be a 10 out of 10, but just like under a couple of their songs. But I'll definitely mention my overall favorites. We already know though, if it's not that long of an album, but yeah. Now I have the last song, Identity. This is an emotional act of the album. Very personal. Ooh. He really sounded like Jungkook there to me. I don't know. It just kind of sounded like Jungkook there to me in the beginning. Oh. I feel like the last three songs, honestly, I feel like all these songs were like one story, but maybe I just like put them together because it's like be your enemy. It's like he's comforting the person. Think of you. He now needs that person to comfort him. Pansy, he's very in love with that person, but I don't think he realizes it yet. I think it's love. He now realizes he loves them. Um, but from I don't think they recuperated it. I can't tell. And now he's been rejected. Like that's I made my own story. If it's not the story, that's how I kind of took this whole album. Maybe Heaven, it's like they were friends with benefits or they had sex or something. But I don't think Heaven's part of this. I don't know. Ace, Base, the albums, right? Okay, because Base, yes, Jungkook's album, and then Ace. No, not that Ace. I think was that Taemin's album or was it yeah. Oh shoot. I swear I think that's his first album. Yeah. Oh shoot. Okay, I don't know if that's connected, but Base was the name of I think that's Jungkook's first album. Right? It's over there. I didn't want to grab it. I don't know. I don't know if that's at all connected, but it's so funny because I said in the beginning he sounded like Jungkook to me. I don't know if that was on purpose, but I'm gonna take it as like a reference. Oh my gosh. Such emotion. Okay, I don't know if that was a reference, but this one. Oh, okay. So someone else also was like, so it's not just me. Oh, I'm not saying a reference in a shipping manner. I kind of took it as like, um, I know some people might disagree, but I feel like Jungkook, because some people agree, some people disagree, but I feel like Jungkook influenced a lot of how Taemin sings. Because Taemin was like what 14 when he debuted. He was still like getting used to his voice and stuff. I feel like being around other people will influence how you sing if you see how they sing. And a lot of times, not lately, but mainly in like shiny songs, I would often like get Taemin and Jungkook's voices confused until like they do a certain like high note or something, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely Jungkook or that's definitely Taemin, because I feel like once they do that, they sound different. But like their overall like this type of voice in the beginning, like I can kind of tell it's Taemin just because he has like I guess more Michael Jackson type vibes. But um, so in my mind, I was like, well, Ace and Base are both their debut albums, and I think Jungkook influenced a lot of how Taemin sings, like his certain tones and stuff like that. And like Identity is the name of the song, and I feel like Junghyun shaped a bit of his identity because they basically raised him. He was so young. I don't know, just a very big stretch. My kind of theory, I guess, maybe not at all what he was going for. Um, but I don't know. That's just what I want to. I guess that's just what I'm going to assume personally to myself. In my own little theory world. But my favorite songs are No Surprise, Pansy, Be Your Enemy, and I'll say I think it's Love. I'll say that. Those are my favorite songs. Let me know your favorite songs in the comments down below. We're gonna do, I think it's Junghyun's last album that I haven't reacted to. Of course, you may look at my channel and be like, you didn't react to his albums. I did. The channel got deleted. This is my second channel that I had to restart everything. And I was not able to save any of Shiny's albums or like the solo albums either, sadly. But I have reacted to Bass and Poet, and now I'm gonna react to She Is for December. But anyways, that is it for this video. This is definitely my favorite Taemin album. I think I have one more album left of Taemin to react to. I think it's Wanting. I think. I don't remember honestly. I kind of have to look at the albums. I don't really know what names I've done. I just kind of know what albums I've done if I look at them. But anyways, that is it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.